Oh, okay. Yes, Elliot, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, tell me, how are you?
Like, what do you mean? How are you? Like, I'm
Okay.
sick.
I guess, I don't know. Did you enjoy the trip? It was a holiday.
Yes, it was very good trip.
Wonderful, very nice. Okay, everybody's happy. Yeah, I mean, all six of you, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I like that. I like that. Then, how about you physically?
Like, my body is still adjusting to the Singapore time.
Right.
So,
Tell me,
like, I can barely sleep.
where were you? I kind of didn't know. Where were you?
I went, I went to, I went to Paris.
Oh, that's around 10, no, 8 hours, 8 or 9 hours difference, right?
Yeah, about there. I think.
So let me think. You're supposed to feel, oh, you're supposed to, wait, let me think for a while. Oh, you're supposed to wake up later, right? Am I correct or not? Wait, let me think. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
you feel like you want to sleep later and you're gonna wake up later.
yes.
So this is not like 5 p.m. for you. This is more like I don't know, 9 in the morning lah. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, so at night, I like cannot sleep. Very hard to sleep.
Correct. You do want to transition, but not at one go lah. Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
So well, just right now, what do you think? Can you probably try something together with me?
Like I think so. I can try a bit.
Right. That's what happened. You just tell me, yeah.
Yeah.
Then what's the cough?
Hmm?
The cough.
Like in the like I rode like a train when I was in Paris. Then got like a whole family. They all like coughing.
Then.
Then I spread out, I think.
Right. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess I hope everybody's fine. Okay. We'll try what to do today. All right. So a bit of let's look at what we are doing right now, right? Okay, right. So you are finishing your homework already, right? That's what you said.
Yes.
Is it actually done? Just to confirm.
Like the whole homework.
Uh, are we talking about the one with the binomial? That is the only homework, is it?
Yeah, that's the only homework.
Right. So are you done with that?
No.
Right. But you are how far are you? How far are you with Kakao Braille?
Oh, after um like we didn't really do the work because he said go through the how to do the questions first. Then after that, he said after the trip, so then you can like refresh, can like remember how to do.
I remember you say that. Okay, good. So for the homework, it's not halfway done, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, maybe like 1/3 done.
All right. Then you remind me again, your teacher expect you to do this by yourself. And after the holiday, he will not be discussing it much with you.
I think we'll still discuss.
Right. Good to know. Will you be having a term 3 exam? You think?
Yes, there will be WA3.
All right. And do you know what the topic is?
No.
Let's make some predictions. Yeah. I'm still at your previous Jamboard lah. Yeah. So we're not doing a new one. Oh yeah, I see some questions there. So predictions for term 3, right? 3. So it will be probably binomial, right? Probably binomial.
Wait, which Jamboard?
The last one. We just go to the last one. It was, well, I'm at 2105 lah. I'm at 2105.
2105. My last one is 28.
Oh, shall we go to 28?
I think I haven't had.
Oh, wait. If your last one is 20, okay, I'm gonna open both. Right, that's better. Oh,
Right, I didn't send you.
Right, that's fine. Okay, do send me. I think by looking at 21 and 20, I know roughly where you are lah. Okay, do send me.
Yeah, I sent already.
Yeah, I'm in. Right. Okay, so yeah, nice. Okay, let me look at, yeah, you're covering all that. Yeah, all that. Okay, that's not very basic. I like it. Your Kakak Brian already covered all the end stuff lah, right? Okay, that is pretty much.
Yeah.
Lah. So at page 9, I'm just going to write our prediction first. Prediction for WA3. I think it will be binomial, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other topic that you have learned but not yet tested in SA1?
No. I don't think so.
Sorry, you're saying? Sorry, what?
Wait, let me check.
Yeah, no, okay. So I'm just writing down the previous topics, right? And do you have anything else? I don't think so. What are the things that you have learned? What are the discriminant?
There's the exponential functions.
Exponential function, you mean slightly different from in this question?
I mean, it's quite similar, I think.
And
the log.
Yes, there's log. Yep. The exponential function that you're talking about, is it like they ask you to draw graph? Is it like they ask you to solve? Or is it like there's a lot of word problem, there's a lot of reading and story going on?
Graph.
So is there any word problem, story, thingy that involves in this so far?
I think it's mainly graph.
Power graphs. We'll call it power graphs. So yeah, the word problem. Okay, did I miss anything else regarding the previous topics?
No.
Okay, right. So looking at all this, no absolutes, right? You haven't covered absolutes. You haven't covered quadrant geometry.
No.
Circle quadrant geometry? No, of course not. If not circle,
yeah.
Then right. Okay. So my predictions will be, it is just a prediction. Circle, coordinate geometry, and then circle quadrant. Maybe not. Is it safe to say the previous topic won't be tested for WA3, just for end of year?
Previous topics.
The one that I see, are you at page 9? I'm typing it. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Those ones are the ones that taught but didn't go through. Was not tested.
What? So what? log in this power graph polynomial discriminant, all of them are not tested yet.
Wait, actually, like log haven't test. Log is not tested yet.
Log, okay. But the others cannot be, right?
Yeah, the rest tested.
So then the prediction for WA3 should include logarithm, right? Should.
Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe no more trigo. I guess it's not true. Again, is it safe to say for WA3, the tested one will not be tested for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Then only for end of year. Okay, understand. Binomial. Okay, why don't we refresh ourselves with binomial? I want you to look at this Jamboard. Just go through what Kakak Brian has taught you, right? And please ask me anything immediately. You look at from, that means you look at from page, I guess page 4 lah, right? If you feel comfortable in page 4. Again, tell me immediately if you feel something is not, you're just forgetting something.
Okay. Maybe page 6, the question 3.
Page, sorry, page which one? Sorry.
Page 6.
Page 6, yes. Question 3. What is your question?
I mean, I forgot like what to do. Like what I don't understand what was written.
Oh, right. Okay. Remember that for the binomial, you are thinking about a pattern, right? You're thinking about a pattern. Sorry, it means, for example, when you have a very high power, you no longer want to expand using normal ways lah. Normal ways, you do the rainbow lah. That's a very normal way, correct? You want using the pattern, no? Now let me remind you about the pattern. The pattern is still the most basic and important thing. Something there. Give me a random number.
Random number.
Yes, please.
3.
Okay. Random number.
5.
Okay. 5 over 2x. Okay. Something a little bit more complicated. Let's say to the power of 7. Okay. How many terms by right should there be?
8.
They are not interested in, however, asking you to give all 8. They are never interested in that. They're just interested you in, a selection of those 8. Okay. For our practice, we just remember the pattern. No, remember the pattern always looks like this one, right? It's gonna be 7C0. That's the first guy, right? Times 3 power something times minus 5 over 2x power something. No? That power something can be 7, 0 at the start, or if you need to, 0, 7 at the start. It really depends on the question. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? There is no rule that say you have to start with 0, 7 and 7, 0. It is definitely based on the need of the question. So here I randomly choose 7, 0. That is the first term. Do you know what the first term is? Actually, yes, you know after you expand. But if you can already write this, you are already the right track. If you cannot write this or you forget how to write this, then you are not on the right track. There is no other track. So personally, now, for me, the second term. All right, just spell it out for me. Spell it out.
7C1.
Yep. Then
3 power 6.
Yep. And the same thing, right? Always the same thing. Power
1.
It's so simple, right? Now, third one, just for practice.
7c2 3 power 5, and then the negative 5 over 2x. Yeah.
Right. After a while, that's the pattern. No? It may not make sense, by the way, but it's very regular and easy to see patterns. The plus 3 dot 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 is to recognize that they are not asking you for everything. You also don't write everything, but please acknowledge there are other things. The plus 3 dot 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 is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what should we do for 1? Before we continue, let me share our screen so I can record better. You can just ignore the screen. Now, let's talk about 3-1. Let's expand 3-1. You tell me what to write.
Right. Like,
yeah. Okay. Right now, I simplify the first 3 terms. So according to the pattern, the first term will be
3.
5.
Oh yeah, 5 C0.
Very good. The first guy is 1, right?
Yeah.
Then 1 to the power of something and 3x to the power of something. You have to decide, is this 5, 0 or 0, 5?
Then it is 5, 0.
Yep, because if you do 5, 0, the x will be power 0, and there will be, a very small x, right? Small power of x. I think that fits with ascending power of x. Ascending means I go from small power to big powers. The other way is descending. I think when they ask you for descending, you have to consider 0, 5. Okay?
Yes.
Whatever this is, don't bother. Do write down the second one first, which is, again?
5C1.
Correct.
1 power 4 and 3x power 1.
Yep, and then the other one.
5C2. 1 power 3, 3x power 2.
And plus dot dot dot. Kakak Brian should be writing this, right? It should be. Let's check it out.
But why? He writes 5 over 0 in like one bracket.
Which one are you talking about? Sorry.
Like instead of 5C, he write wait, let me turn on my camera.
Yep. Okay, let me.
Wait. Why I cannot see my camera?
Now it's gone. Now you can see again. Now the camera is seeing your finger. So it seems that you're using the selfie camera, maybe because the camera is pointing upward.
How do I adjust the thing? Like when I turn on the video, I can't see like my own video.
Not your fault. I have to stop my screen sharing first. Okay, let me do that. Not your fault. Okay, now you can, right? Yep, nice. There you are. You can, right? Okay, very good. Okay. The zoom in is fine. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to screen sharing. Now I can follow you again.
Brian, right? Like 5, 10, 0.
Right. So that 3. Wait, is that 5, 0 or 3, 0? Sorry.
That's 5.
Okay, sorry. So that means I need to zoom in a little bit.
Zoom in, but I can't see my camera.
Again, sorry. Let me. Okay, now you can. Please do. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. That's very good. Okay, so what Kakak Brian write is just another way of writing 5C0. Let me repeat this. 5C0 is exactly the same as this thing. I like 5C0 just because that's how you put it in your calculator. But there is nothing that stops other people from writing it this way. Your teacher may write it this way, Kakak Brian may write it this way. It means 5C0. Is that your question?
Yes.
Yep, that's it. Now, still, do you understand what Kakak Brian wrote? Which is, in this case, what did he write?
He write for the part for the hence question.
Correct. So for this one, we almost finished the first part. That means you just have to expand and everything, right? So after this, you just, what is the first one, what is the second one, and what is the third one? Okay. Same thing with part 2, and then we're done with, first part. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Is your question the hands?
Yes.
Let me think for a while. Yeah? Okay, so for hands to mean anything, we have to see the connection between, the one before and the one after lah. I think Kakak Brian is probably trying to find the connection first, or at least that's what you must be doing lah. Now, the connection between this guy and the guy before. Do you see any connection?
They got the same power.
Power 5, is it? Power 5.
Yeah.
But we need a very strong connection. The power 5 is the starting point lah. But really, again, what is the connection between this whole thing, and this whole thing? Do you still remember?
Connection like what? I mean, times together, right?
Wait, so you know that this guy times this guy will become this guy. You know that?
Yes.
Because to me, I would guess that that is true, and then I will prove. I will try to show it to myself lah. Now, and then, oh, that's correct. So definitely, this guy is the multiplication of the original two guys. That one is clear for you, can ya? To me, I still have to prove it to myself lah. Right? I think that's what Kakak Brian was doing, and he found that is true lah. So we have a very good start here. Now, once you figure out the connection, then you can at least make sense that, oh, maybe the first three terms will help me, maybe, because I think that's what hence means. How can the first three term here and the first three term here help you here? Do you see how?
No, not really.
Okay, now remember the essence of binomial. The essence of binomial is there are so many things going around. There are so many terms. Power 5 has 6 terms, power 5 has 6 terms. Essentially, the question wants you to just choose 3. Okay, choose 3 and choose 3. Look at this new guy. The new guy is, well, to be very complete, 6 terms times 6 terms. Correct or not?
Yeah.
The worst is there should be, well, 36 terms lah. Correct or not? 36 terms to worry about. If I look at it from this power 5, this is 3 terms power 5, then I'm not sure, but I don't think, I don't know, maybe it'll be 15 terms if I do it another way. If I do it 6 term times 6 term, 36 terms, right? Anyway, how I do it, there are a lot of terms because the power is very high. What is the essence of binomial question? Pick and choose. He tells you what to pick and choose, you pick and choose. Whatever is happening here is Kakak Brian picking and choosing very quickly and very wisely, because that has always been the essence of a binomial question. Out of so many things, pick and choose what is wanted. Do you understand me so far?
Yeah.
Now, let me show you how Kakak Brian pick and choose. He's telling you from the first result, whatever this is, he knows that the power will be power 0, power 1, and power 2. He knows that. He just don't know the coefficient, the guy in front. Follow me?
Yeah.
The second guy also power 0, power 1, power 2. Can you see that? You haven't done it lah. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Now what he wants is pick and choose the rainbow. You cannot avoid the rainbow now. You have to do the rainbow, but do the rainbow smartly. Choose the rainbow that will give you x squared. Is it guaranteed that it is only one rainbow, Elliot?
No.
No. However many rainbow, you must find all of them. That's the picking, picking and choosing, and then you just combine them. Now, from what I see, I will choose, first of all, this rainbow. I will choose this rainbow because this rainbow gives me x squared. Correct or not?
Yeah.
I will choose then this rainbow because this rainbow gives me x squared.
Yes.
I will choose the last one, this rainbow, because that rainbow will give me x squared. Now, are you confident that in the dot dot dot, there is nothing that can give you x squared? You need to be confident also.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have identified the three rainbows. We have pick and choose. All you have to do is do the three rainbow, combine them, and then you're done. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do that right now?
Then, but how would you know like the coefficient in front?
You don't. You go and find it first lah. No, you don't. No, here. The moment you do the pattern thingy, remember the pattern thingy helps us expand, right? You do the
Yeah.
pattern thingy and then you found the coefficient, then you can rainbow lah. That means you still have to do the pattern thingy, which means you have to do the first part. I mean, yeah, what? You have to do the first part. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a practical question. Is this part of your homework?
Yes. I think it's from my homework.
Okay. Then let's do it. Then let's do it. Let's just do it fully. Come, go ahead. I'll follow you. You should be having the coefficient. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, plus dot dot dot. Okay, good. Then the second one. Are you okay?
Huh?
Sorry, I hear a sound just now. Sorry.
Bro, it's like my brother asked me a question.
Oh, okay.
Well, what is it?
Subway, McDonald's, fries, KFC. You cannot make Subway.
Right, thank you.
You plan to rewrite this for your submission, really?
Huh?
Do you plan to rewrite this for your submission?
Yes.
Really, that's your preferred way. You don't want to just write it down directly.
No.
I don't mind. I guess I don't mind. Right, up to you. Like that, and you have figured out the 3 rainbows, and you're confident that there are no other rainbows. That should be what you're thinking about when you're doing this. Okay. So now all you have to do is just do the 3 rainbows. Oh, that's a very big number. What? Oh, it is a very big number. Oh, yeah, it is a big number, isn't it?
Is it correct?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know. If you make a careless mistake, you wouldn't be correct. However, all your concepts are correct. No? Don't fuss about it too much. Just submit it and check it based on the working. What is important is right now that the concept is correct.
Okay.
The you will realize that after a while you also need to be correct in your calculation. The calculations in binomial is simple, we will say, but a lot so it's a bit tedious. You will probably just have to get used to it. It is tedious and there's always a room for error. Okay, will you make an error or not? I don't know. You don't seem to be the type that enjoys making careless mistake, right? And you seem to be very careful up to the point of doing things slowly. That's what you will do, correct or not?
Yeah.
I would think that you're already doing it in a reasonable speed. I think first of all, I don't think you should be slowing down. I think you should be getting used to it. Okay, if you did make a mistake, for now, just learn it lah. It's probably gonna be a careless mistake. Don't think too much about it for now. Okay, I don't think you should slow down too much. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, that's it for this question. And would you like to clarify anything? If you're okay, you look forward lah, and you ask me questions again.
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I think the rest is okay.
You sure? For example, page 7. You're sure you're okay with page 7?
Yeah, I remember how to do it.
Yep, it was a trinomial, right? Then this last one is trinomial, and Kakak Brian teach you how to treat it as a binomial, correct?
Yeah.
Right. If you know that, very good. And then the last one also lah. The last one, if you look at page 8, right? So simple stuff, page 8, right? Are you there?
Yeah.
Simple stuff, right? All expected, right? And then suddenly you have this attachment. It's a simple attachment lah, right? The simple attachment will form some sort of rainbow lah with the selected terms, right? That's what we'll do. And then he asked for no x term. You should know what no x term is, right? It's x to the power of 0, correct?
Yes.
I'm not sure about this. This does not seem to be needed here in this question. This is probably needed in another question. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, that part I just asked why the n suddenly become a number at the end.
Understand. When you need to do this, that should be the most complicated question you need to do. So I haven't seen it though. Yeah, I haven't seen a question where you need this. What's going on?
It's like at the start, like most part.
Okay.
But it's like just like numbers, then use calculator.
I hope we can apply it. I think it'll be better. Now, what do you want to do? Shall we do a new question? What do we do now? You should be refreshed right now.
But I think for the question, on page 8, right, the question, given that there's no x term in the expansion, that time before we did it, like the question, we didn't really know what the question was asking for, like what they mean by find constant term in the expansion.
Now that I think of it, oh, okay. I will suggest something. This is my guess based on the reading of the question. Apologies, I have to answer this. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Now, they give you a k as an unknown, right?
Yeah.
As a result, the question maker must give you something to help you solve the k. Let me put it another way. If they don't give you an unknown, they just give you a number that means it's known. For example, I don't know, -5. Let's pretend for now. If that's what they do, then this constant term expansion is what they will ask you to do. Does that make sense? That's it. That's the question. They don't have to give you this. Correct or not? Does that make sense? So that means this phrase, whatever this means, should be something that helps you find k. Should be. Because if you don't have k, you don't need that phrase. Does that make some sense?
Yeah, but they say like no x term, then they suddenly ask for k.
Right. Well, this is supposed to help you find k. I'll tell you the clue. This is x to the power of 1. No x term means x to the power of 1. The coefficient of x to the power 1 is 0. That's what it means. Do you understand? That's the clue. Think about it for a while.
Why I still on the pen.
Okay, go and find all x1 first then. You go and find all x1.
Of which one?
From the expansion, meaning you're now choosing rainbows that will give you x to the power of 1. Am I making any sense?
Okay. Then after that, do what?
Do the rainbow first. Do the rainbow that gives you x to the power of 1. You do it first.
Now.
Yes, because you need to find the first part also, man.
Okay.
I think that will be the first 3 terms, but do you notice something? Descending. Do you notice that? Descending.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I question you, is this descending or not? You have to think a little bit here. What you're doing, is it descending or is it ascending?
I don't really know.
Okay, yeah, give you some clue. Now, Kakak Brian might have taught you that it's, to some people, it is easier to rewrite this as 1 minus 2x minus 1, right, to the power 8. Okay, now let's see whether you are that kind of person or not. Now, look at your second term. Actually, no, look at your second term. Look at your second term. Your second term is the x will be power what? It should be quite easy to see. Yes. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, you're changing format. Okay, fine. Okay, minus 2x, right? Minus 2x power minus 1, right?
But then
Wait, why are you stopping? Wait, why are you stopping?
Okay.
You must always write the minus 2x power minus 1 anyway, right? There's no point not writing it. It's just a matter of the power. Okay, so now let me ask you. That guy will give you power x. This whole thing will give you power x, power what?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Power X, power what? So,
Uh-oh. Right. Yeah, let me copy. We'll go to the next page, okay? This is a very copy this. I'm at page 9, yeah? So making it easy. And I'm copying your work. Can you see everything in page 9?
yeah.
This guy will give you x to the power of what?
-1.
Very good. Simple, right? This guy will give you x to the power of what?
0.
Yeah, that is usually the easier one to see, right? Usually that part is easy. The coefficient, you have to work it out. The power, no. Now you see this for a while. Is this ascending or descending?
That's descending.
That means you're correct. One more
Okay.
time. You can't, until you have some experience, you cannot really see whether you are descending or ascending. You cannot memorize things one. You cannot
Yeah.
memorize. You just do one and then you check for a while. I mean, you just have to do two and then you see for yourself, am I descending or descending? Oh, I'm descending, I'm happy. Okay. Now, let me tell you the logic though. Why are you suddenly descending when previously you are ascending, right? Previously you are ascending what? Previously you're ascending because the power inside is a positive power. Right now you're descending because the power inside is a negative. So you get more negative. I guess that means you're descending. Previously, it's positive inside. You get more positive. So I guess that means you're ascending. Am I making any sense right now?
Yeah.
Okay. But do you have to remember that? I suggest that you just do two and you check and then you'll be happier that way. I think that's a better way.
Okay.
So you should be at peace now. Please continue. So you like the minus power thingy, lah. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You like it better than the over X format, the original one.
Yes.
Practice that from now on. Personally, I find that to be the best, but you know, people have to find their own preference, lah. But I think it will probably be better for you also. Okay, great. You did the first part, lah. Works, right? Happy, happy. Then we go back to your initial trouble. Your initial trouble is not just what he is asking. Your initial trouble should be finding the K first. In fact, I think that's what your focus should be. If you cannot find the K, you cannot do what he's asking. Actually, he's just asking you to find the constant term. That's all. That's all he's asking. But he complicates things with K. So far, so good?
Yeah.
How he asks you to find K is to make it very complicated sounding. This is the complicated sounding thingy lah. Finding K. Now, I already tell you what it means. Okay, let's see whether you can use it. This phrase means it's going to be 0 x power 1. Okay, whatever that means, you go focus on x power 1 first lah. Meaning you focus on the rainbow that will give you x power 1. Now, who are you rainbowing with? Who with who? Who are you rainbowing with? Elliot, who are you rainbowing with? Which
Rainbow.
Which group? At least set that clear first. Which group and which group are you rainbowing with?
Two X and 1.
Okay, that's fine. I like that rainbow. I really like that. Yeah, nice, nice. That should give you x power 1. Any other rainbow?
Then the negative kx square and negative 16x.
About
Minus,
1.
yeah, about 1.
Which finally involves the k, right? Is that a good or bad?
That's good.
All right. Now, are you sure there is no other rainbow? You must use a bit of logic here. Are you sure there is no other rainbow? Let me give you how to think about it so that you're certain. Okay, this is just 3, right? This is easy to think. This group is just a little bit more complicated. Now, however, very easy. This is x power minus 2. In order to make it x power 1, you need the other guy to be x power 3. Right?
Yeah.
Power 3 with power minus 2 will give you 1. Don't have power 3. That's it, lo. This one don't have any pair. No need to consider. The dot, dot, dot also no need to consider. You know why?
Because they only ask for the first 3 terms.
No, that's not the reason. No. Of course, they will not trick you like that, but no. Let's get it clear. According to the pattern, the power will just keep going down. You can see that from the pattern. In fact, you can see that the next one will be power 3, power 4, power 5. You can see that with your mind. The power is always easy to see one. The coefficient not. Correct or not?
Yeah.
If power minus 2 don't have any pair, then you already know power minus 3, power minus 4 will not have any pair. You don't have to worry about them. You can see that yourself. You don't have to rely on the question, so to speak. Okay?
Yeah.
You should be now at peace with your 2 rainbows. Do them. Do the rainbow first. If you don't know what to do next, still do the rainbow first. X to the power 1, yes, which is A. Where's the K? A,
Oh yeah.
A, okay. Okay, right. Now, okay, lah, that's the range. Now, do you have any idea how to find K?
No.
All right, so let me break this down to you one more time. You have used this one, you have not used this one. Do you understand what's going on?
No, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
One more time, huh? One more time. The phrase that he's giving you doesn't seem to help at all, given that there is no term, no X term. Like, are you going to tell me something or not? It feels like you're not telling me anything. Correct or not?
Yeah.
I believe that he is telling you something. He's telling you that the coefficient will be 0. That means the total coefficient. Now look at your rainbow. You have chosen a good rainbow. Both of them are power x1. So by right, you can combine them. Now, would you please combine them first? Eh, 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 eh. Eh, that's wrong. Eh, that's
Huh?
really. Elliot, wait, serious. That is 16kx minus 2x. You sure that's going to be 14kx? Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I mean, these can go together, what? Because got the K.
What do you mean that you cannot go together? Wait. Factorize the x out. Factorize the x out. What is left? Factorize it. Right. You can at least factorize the x out, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, great. Then bracket, right? Then you're left with minus 2, then plus 16k. And that's it. Correct? That is the total coefficient of x slope, 16k minus 2. So far, so good?
Yeah.
The question is telling you that that total coefficient will be 0.
You say again.
The question is telling you that that bracket, the coefficient of x, right, is inside that bracket, right?
Yeah.
16k minus 2. Minus 2 plus 16k. That whole thing is equal to 0.
So do I just sub in a number for
Huh?
k that makes it 0?
You're a very confused person, right? You're a very confused person. If k is 1, the total in the bracket is
14.
good. If k is 2, the total in the bracket is
30.
good. Your mental calculation is great, by the way. If the k is half,
Then is what, 6?
yeah. A is getting smaller, eh?
Oh,
If the k
1 8 ah.
Yeah, you got it, lo. That's it, lo. That's it.
So I just write what? K equals 1 8.
Oh, goodness me. Your logic is working very well. By the way, you could have gotten the same result by equating all of them into 0. I think you are basically not doing that. Just equate the bracket equals to 0. You will find k equals to 1 8, which your logic is telling you it's correct. Do it. Equate the bracket equal to 0. Write the bracket below, right? Yeah, no need to write that down. No need to. Just separate the bracket out. Just write down the content of the bracket. Write down the content of the bracket. Nice. Make this equal to 0. Equal to 0. Yeah, yes, like that. Find the k. You are very confused. Okay, great. Okay. You are a very confused person. You really insist, yeah, to do minus 16, isn't it? You are a very confused person right now. You really want to move the 16 as minus 16. Why, how could that be correct?
Oh,
Okay, fine. Let's do that first. All right, great. Okay, all right. Then what are you supposed to do? Nice, thank you. And then that will give you 1 over 8. Now, does this surprise you?
no.
Okay. Your logic says is 1 over 8. Your calculation also says is 1 over 8. For the calculation, the presentation is final. This is how you will present. Now, are you okay? This is not easy to understand at first. You cannot.
Yeah, I just don't know why I didn't think about doing this.
Yes, I'm also very confused because obviously you get 1 over 8 by yourself. Correct or not? I actually didn't answer it for you. I just kind of hinted for you. I think you're just a bit confused with the English. I don't know what's going on. But as far as I can tell, your mental calculation is great, meaning you're not tired. I don't think you're tired. You're fine. Anyway, you now understand that, right?
Yeah.
Now, by finding the k, so now do you know what the question is asking for? Do you now understand the question better?
So we're supposed to find k.
No, the question never asks you to find k. I believe you need to find k. I believe lah. That's why I believe. In order to give what the question wants. What does the question want?
The constant term in the equation. The
Yeah,
expansion.
the expansion, which I mean, is it x to the power of 1? No, right? You already know what constant term means. What does that mean? Wait, do you know what constant term means? Wait.
Like something that is the same.
Wait. I know the phrasing is very confusing in binomial. So I just want to confirm whether, Kakak Brian explain. Constant term means basically, yeah, the x to the power of 0 term lah, with the coefficient in front. If you don't understand this, you tell me immediately.
Okay. So
Do you understand? Are you sure you understand?
I don't know.
Okay, first of all, constant term means, well, I mean, it means it's a term. First of all, it means it's one of the term. It's one of the term that you will get from the expansion one. Remember, it is always a matter of pick and choose, right? So this constant term, which one am I picking? Well, it's very simple. I pick the rainbow, which will give me x power 0. Because x to the power of 0 simply means equals to the coefficient. Is that? And this is what they mean by a constant term. The term without any x, which means again x power 0. Am I making any sense so far?
Yes.
Okay. Now, by knowing that this silly English phrase, what you want is simply just tell me what am I supposed to pick and choose. That's what you are asking the question, because you know that the question maker is supposed to, tell you which one to pick and choose. It's just they keep doing it in a roundabout way. You just call them annoying that way. But once you know what they are asking, your life should be simple. Okay, pick and choose x power 0. Can you do that? So that you don't have to rewrite. You go grab a pencil.
Yeah.
Useful in exam, because the rainbow is for your own working one. Now grab a pencil and do another set of rainbows that will give you x0.
Can you just rewrite?
You
I
can.
don't have pencil.
Oh goodness. What? You don't have any pencil? Okay, fine. You can rewrite. Yes, you can. Please do. You're gonna rewrite then again. You like to rewrite stuff. Why do you like to rewrite stuff, Elliot? Tell me why.
More clear.
How can I reject that? How can I reject that motivation? Like, okay, good. To be honest, you have a lot of time. To be honest, that's fine.
So do I rewrite or was I not supposed to write this?
No, you can rewrite. You can rewrite. This is not exam. In exam, I worry that you will have not a lot of time because you tend to go slow. I don't mind, but right now you're learning. You want to be clear. How can I reject that? Right? No, please do. Please rewrite. In learning, that's very important. I don't like it, but you like it, and that is important. Yeah, I must admit that is important.
I think that's all.
You decided on you forgot one rainbow. You forgot one rainbow, but one very important rainbow. Really, you forgot one important rainbow. Yeah, you must not miss that one. Your two rainbows are great. You miss one more.
I don't know what I miss.
I give you a hint or not?
Yeah.
It has something to do with 1. Nice. Should they be excluded or should they be included?
Included.
I would agree with you. Now, this is what they want to find the constant term in expansion. Fancy English meaning find these 3 rainbows, which will give you x power 0, and therefore what you will call a constant term. Make some sense? The English, the English is annoying. That I must give you. That I must. How do you feel so far? This is more than 1 hour already.
I mean, I feel okay lah.
Very good.
Huh?
Very good. Very good.
Okay, then that's all.
Feels like it. Conceptually, that is it. Look. Now, let's wait here for a while. Let's stop here for a while. Was I correct in saying that all the questions essentially are just pick and choose?
I mean, yes, I guess so.
Believe me for a bit, that will always be the case for binomial, because the nature of binomials, there's so many terms. So pick and choose is just the natural consequence of it, because they are not interested in you giving them all the terms. You also won't find it fun to do all the terms. I wouldn't. The difficulty that you face in this question is, for example, how to actually understand his English. But after you do that, essentially it's still pick and choose. Essentially. So the annoying English, after a while, you get used to it. After what? That's not a big problem in the long run. Okay? As long as you can pick and choose, you'll always be fine. Okay?
Yeah.
There is one more thing that I'm waiting for. The question which does not give you the power. The question that will make use of what Kakak Brian tell you. I'm not seeing them at all. That is a slightly different question. That is the only question I'm interested in right now. The rest, if you do yourself, you will see there's a pick and choose. Would you please look at your homework, right? And please find a question where the power is not given. The power is simply n. If there is
my homework is on my iPad.
Which your iPad?
My iPad no battery.
I pinch you. Watch out. Okay, so we meet. Yeah, we should meet again tomorrow. Yeah. At that point, please look at your homework, see whether there's a power n or not. Can yeah? Okay. Can I say to you, you try to do your homework by yourself? The rest?
Okay.
Your difficulty level here, this question's difficulty level is clearly exam level already. This is very close to what they will give you. Very close. Not the hardest, but no joke also lah. No joke. So that's why I'm confident you can you can definitely do some of your homework question one, definitely one. Okay. When you cannot sleep and when you still are not very tired, I think you just do it and then I think you'll fall asleep naturally, right?
Yeah.
So don't waste a lot of time. Now, other than AMath, you tell me, what other subjects are you worried about right now?
Bio.
Bio. Pure bio, is it?
Yeah.
You are worried about pure bio now. That's so bad. Anything else? Anything else?
No.
Yeah, you're not worried about pure chem, for example.
I mean, it's not too bad so far.
And your teacher might be a good one, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that helps a lot. But really more, really, really can help. May you share a little bit why you are worried with your bio?
Because got so much like different subjects. Then after that, need to like all the WAs are so close together. Then
Yeah.
need to read so much for bio.
All
But
right.
at the same time need to study for the other subjects. Then in the end, like I memorize most, but some of the harder concepts from bio I didn't memorize.
Saying that, are you saying this? Of course, bio a lot of memorization, especially the pure one. That is the case, yeah? That is just the case. Are you saying that you cannot memorize them? I mean, a bit before exam, such that near exam, well, obviously everybody compete for time lah. Obviously lah.
I mean,
You have to memorize bio near the exam. That's what you're saying.
not necessarily, but I find it like very boring. Like after school, you finish all the homework, then you just sit down, then just read the same thing like 10,000 times.
That's if that is the problem, we might have a solution lah. If what you mean is that it's very boring to study bio, right?
Yes.
Okay. That one I can understand. You don't necessarily like bio lah, is what you're saying.
I find it interesting, but the memorizing part is something I don't like.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a good thing. I mean, the interesting part lah. You sure you still like bio regardless of all this?
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you. No, I can tell you. I can suggest a way for you to memorize bio better, or maybe faster, or maybe less boring, whatever lah. Right, to improve your study skill in bio lah. Right, since you don't need any improvement in your interest lah. Right. Okay. Yeah, not very difficult to demonstrate. Do you need your iPad? No. Oh, wait, are you interested in that? Sorry, are you interested in hearing out?
Yeah.
Okay, but you need a few things. You need do you have any Android device, like your handphone, for example? Is your phone Android?
No.
Your phone is an iPhone. So you need to install, can you install Google Gboard, Google Keyboard in your iPhone?
Now,
No, later. Okay, that's the first thing you need lah. Okay, either you install it now or install it later when we discuss. The second thing you need is some sort of exam questions with answer key. Meaning, for example, if you have your O-level book, your O-level 10-year series, or they'll be nice. Do you actually have them?
yes.
Is it topical?
Yeah, it's topical.
Does it have the answer key?
Yes, I think so.
Those are the two things you need. You need something with serious questions and serious answer key, which you have, and you need your Google Keyboard. Okay, when you have both of them, let's demonstrate. You can just talk about it tomorrow. Let's see whether that helps you or not. Okay. Now, you're going to do your homework by yourself, right? And the topic that we are talking about is going to be logarithm, binomial, and then I predict coordinate geometry and circle geometry. Let me think. What should we do? What should we do? I believe, this is my best guess, yeah. I believe to stabilize your term, have you ever felt your AMAT is stable in term 1 and term 2?
I mean, from term 1 to term 2,
Does it
improvement?
improvement there is, but have you ever felt that the subject is stable? For you, of course.
For now, yes. I feel like I still can do.
I really want your term 3 to be very stable because it gives you a mental confidence, right? I mean, it should end with your WA3 being a reasonable result, hopefully an improvement. That will give you a lot of confidence in yourself. And of course, that will also help on your end of year, right? Because WA3 will definitely be in end of year, and the term 4 is usually only 5 weeks one. You know this by experience, right?
Yes.
There isn't much. So WA3, if you go through, and if my prediction is true, these topics are big topics. Coordinate geometry and circle geometry are very long questions, and they are not necessarily the hardest one. I will argue that coordinate geometry is even easier than in this, for example, and they are very long. So it's very good for many things if you can just do them well. So I'm going to take some risk, and the next time we meet, which is tomorrow, we'll talk about the future topic, which my prediction is coordinate geometry, and later on circle coordinate geometry. We're taking a bit of a risk because we're trying to predict the future, what your teacher will say. However, according to my experience, there is no student who did not do coordinate geometry before end of year Sec 3 before. It's just a matter of when. Okay, every student have done it by the end of Sec 3. So I'm just guessing that you'll be at term 2. It is a guess. Okay, would you take that risk? I still have to ask you. Would you take that risk?
I mean, like, I don't mind now.
Okay. Then I will see you tomorrow, and I will see you for coordinate geometry.
But tomorrow, then Thursday also have
wait, let me think for a while. I believe you should though. Can you?
I don't know.
Okay, what's your concern?
But tomorrow start tomorrow, like, I got a lot of events in school.
Would you like to do it at night?
But is it 1 hour 30 minutes or so?
Yeah. You gotta give something for AMAT, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot just let every other activity be in control. Correct or not?
Yeah.
But you still have to give something. No, will you give or not?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, yeah?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, then I will call Kakak Brian because I will be needing his help if you're at night. So please do be there at night.
Okay.
Okay. Try some of your homework, and we'll see each other at night. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.